Good morning. So, I'm at it again. So a few weeks ago, I saw this lass walking around with a tablet and a work waistcoat on, utility. Yeah, I saw her when I went to the door actually, across there. The houses across there, just walking down the road where that white car's coming from now. She was walking down the road, so shut the door and I thought, because I've had what I consider scammers come here before, not as in scammers as in they're not from the firm they reckon they're from, broadband firms, when in actual fact I think they were government agents of some sort. So I watched her, I shut the door, came up here and watched her, and then she came and banged on my door, knocked on my door, not banged. So I went down to where the glass is and I went, hello? She didn't answer, so I left her. Yesterday now, looked out the window, saw her again. Or rather, I heard some voices talking, so I thought, I wonder who this is. And the talking went on and on and on. And I thought it was somebody on the phone making a benefit call, because I heard some mention about the child and money for the child and this and that. And then I went out, I think I visited the window 3 times, being nosy, obviously. I am nosy. And this same girl came walking out from one of the flats and then walked off down the cul-de-sac down the street. So I was waiting for an Amazon delivery and I fell asleep. And I was woken up by a knock, so I thought it was the Amazon delivery and I didn't think to scrutinise who was on the other side of the door. So I opened the door now and the girl stood there, introduced herself, and I looked at her through squinting eyes and then said no thanks and shut the door on her. I didn't say anything else, lasted for the second or two. I said no and shut the door on her. Oh, here we go, here's the BMW, yes, here we go. Here we go. You've got a hamper and everything in it this time. So when I shut the door, you could tell, because the door's glass and there's glass beside the door, a little pane, that she was affronted. She stood there shocked. And then I came to the bathroom with this same hallway window and looked, and she's walked off. Now, went for a shower after my Amazon delivery came after 5 o'clock, and then looked at my phone and it said British Gas had rang me. So I've got somebody from Utility, then British Gas, and then this morning I'm looking and there's this PGJ Electric Limited with an 0161 number. I've looked them up and it's from Manchester. They're registered at Company's House, but that's as much information as you can get on them. It just says what the annual income is, or rather what the net worth is, where they're based, and who the company belongs to, and that's it. Whereas other firms now, you look up and you can get links on Facebook and they'll tell you what they do online. This firm is completely ambiguous. And what makes it even more strange is they've gone to the flat downstairs, which is a council flat. Now, I've seen council subcontract their work to specialist firms for moulding and so on. Like, for moulding. I've seen people come to the flat for if I've complained about mould, and they've subcontracted that work out to specialist firms. Now, I've been in houses where boilers have been replaced, this, that and the other, and it's the council that do that work. The electrical work, I mean, I had an issue with them where I paid an electrician. I looked up online, I didn't need the council to come and do the electrical work, the inspection, so I paid £100 odd for a guy to come, did the work properly, as requested, as required by law. And lo and behold, the council turned around and said, no, it's their property. meaning the electrical fitments, we've got to make sure, they have to make sure it's them that do the work. So I'm only going off of what the councillor said to me. And now this guy is here. This guy here, right? Now, I ain't seen him bring no toolboxes in or out, right? And he's quiet as fuck. There's no actual, look, he's looking straight up at my window now, right? There's no work going on at all. No work going on at all. So if he's doing work, he's doing the quietest rascal electrical work I've ever seen. And now he's heard me on my didgeridoo talking to you lot. He's decided to come out, go to his passenger door window, as you could see, so he could get a good view. And now he's gone up the road talking on the phone because he's not actually there doing any work. I don't know what he's doing, but if my experiences are anything to go by, the council will not subcontract electrical work to other people. Right? If it's the gas or electrical box, they belong to the supplier, so it'll be one of the suppliers. PGJ is not an electrical supplier, right? Secondly, if it's the boiler that the council have fitted, or any of the electrical wires, switches, the extractor fan in the bathroom, it'll be the council that come and sort them out, because it's the council that supplied them. And now he looks as if he must have rang somebody, told them, look, there's some sort of contract coming now, some big thick pieces of paper. He looks pissed off. But you have to remember, he stood in a public place with might be a private company, but you can look it up online. So I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not recording anybody in their homes or this, that and the other. And I'm not using what I'm saying to slander the firm. I'm just pointing out some facts from my own personal experience. I've kept the gas safety, electrical gas, it was gas actually, gas safety certificate that I had done, and I've kept the one that the council had done because they refused to accept it. So I know from my own personal dealings at this address that the council refuse point blank to have anybody else come in and do work on systems that they put in, because they reckon it's their duty, care of duty, their installation, this, that and the other, and they have their own qualified Corgi registered gas engineers and registered electricians. So what this guy is actually doing, what the purpose of him being here is, I have absolutely no idea, but I would suggest it has something to do with me. First you have the woman from Utilita, then you have British Gas ringing me up, and then this morning PGJ, Papa Groundhog or God and Jesus Electrical Limited. I'm not going to read out the phone number, although it's in the public domain. Can't be bothered. It says email info@pgjelectricals.co.uk. I've looked them up online, and apart from being a fascia board explanation of the firm and what they earn, this, that and the other, there is nothing. And it's funny that I'm upstairs and I've turned off all my devices so I can listen, and I can't hear any work going on. I can't hear, literally, physically cannot hear nothing going on. No drilling, no nothing at all. And as soon as I start talking now, this guy is coming out and looking up here, which would tend to make me believe that his interests lie up here and not downstairs. The fact that downstairs is below me is the only reason why he's downstairs. Now you can tell me, look, he's put the contract back in and he's now picking it back up, and he is looking very nervous and fidgety. Oh yeah, very, very fidgety and nervous. So I don't know what to tell you people, but he's looking very suspicious and very suspect. Well, got the oven going. I mean, all the time he's been in, right, downstairs, no noise, no sign of any installation of anything. And not only has there not been any signs, he's not carried in any toolboxes. Nothing. No tools. Yeah, he's got a tool belt on and the rest of it, but no sign of any work at all. I'll leave it up to the viewers' imagination. If you feel you want to drop a comment,